from Chris, this is Darlo to the Prem, episode 60, and today we are Wonderkids shopping. See how we get on. Right, so it's 31st of March, and it's NXGN 50. So we've got the 50 best Wonderkids in football, so I'll get and have a look at this guy here. I had a bid in for him in the summer, and then Man United gazumped me. Hey-ho. It's a little bit sickening. But as I was saying, I'll go through these, see what we can find. Ooh. Nagata is a Wonderkid at number 40. There we go. So we have a Wonderkid on the list. It's not described as a Wonderkid. But yeah, that's a positive outcome. So what I've done is sort of pared down the scouting priorities, so we've only got those 5 now. There was about 15, 20 players on there, so we just kept it for the A's. We'll see what the scouts come up with there. We'll put them all as a lower priority, and we have 11.5 million effectively. We'll probably ease the budget up if we needed to break the bank a little bit more, but the overall balance is huge. It's going up week by week, basically. Yeah, I'll crack on and go through that, and we'll see if we've got any decent Wonderkids that might be willing to come to us. We'll also be playing the Arsenal game, which is happening in 4 days, and follow that up with a trip to Leeds. Okay, so we're back just before the Arsenal game, and it's not been good. Quick look here. This guy we've been tracing forever, and he just doesn't want to sign. Not interested in joining Darlington in any circumstances. And unfortunately, it's been similar all around. So, we really are... now my scouts are adding rubbish to my priority list. I'm glad I came in here to check. Some of these I've already cleared off once before. They're determined to get the information for them. Let's just cancel that lot again. And actually, look. None of those are any good. We'll cancel those. This Attilo. He's on the NXGN list, but there's a long way down. Doesn't look like it's worth it. All in all, the only one that has any sort of realistic chances of joining us is this guy, Dmytro Onyasenko, and a Ukrainian. We've got a bid in, it's been accepted. We've offered him a contract, so now it's just a case of waiting to see if he chooses to sign. I've just logged to the shortlist. This guy's on there. So we've got marginal knowledge of him. So I've just asked the scouts to take another look. It's obviously an old scout report, so it's 11 million in the bank, burning a hole in our pockets. Otherwise, we're going to lose that with a guaranteed budget of 10.3 next year. So it's get in, get the money spent if we can, and then get the extra budget next year. Right, without further ado then, let's get on to our game against the Arsenal. I've pretty much picked the team. So our team is Belixara in goal yet again, and Ngata's coming at right back, Alson, Montolio and Jeffers. Eglian, Aguadelo as our deep defensive midfielders, and Darlo, Burns and Gomes in behind, Tarrega up front. So Tarrega needs a goal and seems to be quite motivated. Nagata recently became a Japanese international. I don't know if that's going to boost anything for us. So at the moment, no, there's going to be no commercial boost, but we can but hope. So it's now just a case of getting some of the younger players in, giving them game time. So that's why Egley has been recalled. He's done quite well, and we're seeing some progress with him. So we recalled him then. He's going back up to sort of similar levels to the beginning of the season. So hopefully he can push on. If not, I've offered him a new contract, and it's not going to be money well spent. But we'll find out soon enough, won't we? We would have had our young German right winger, but he got injured. And obviously we've got Jeffers at left back at the moment. He's the youngest of them, so we'll continue playing him. Oh no, he's just seen his ability has stopped. So yeah, he's going to be one of the many casualties in the summer. So with that, that's the team. And now we get on to the Arsenal game, off the back of 2 defeats and a draw. It's been some scintillating form. We have played 2 friendlies in the international break and won them, so at least morale isn't rock bottom. Bit of encouragement. Let's face it, we've been poor in the league. On the plus side, it's coming towards the end of the season. I think we've got about 6 games left. I was about to say, is this going to be a non-highlight path? But here we go. Charlie Burns against his former team. Torreira, and he's wasted it. We're just so wasteful in with our strikers. This Arsenal side, have they actually bought anyone? They got Saka, they got Rice, Kior, Saliba, Odegaard. Who's the right back? Well, they've got Goldberg, whoever that might be. Martinelli's still around, look. Havertz is still there. Tomiyasu. No wonder they're 10. Mind you, we're going to help them out today, look. First goal was decent, the second. Here we go. My Man United loanee. Crap ball. Harwood, Ramsdale's in goal. Dear, oh dear. I know it was a young, well, in 2024, it's quite a young side. Nice ball across. Oh, Jeffers. All that time. That could have been the difference. That could have been the game. And Darlo with a pass back. Right, let's change things up. Josh Napper needs some minutes. We could get mids in there. Let's go box to box there. He can come over this way. He can go over there a little bit. We'll just change things up and go a bit of a asymmetrical. Don't actually have a right-sided midfielder, otherwise could bring them on. Anyone play that? Ooh, Jones there. Here we go, we're going true asymmetrical. We'll leave it at that for the time being. Let's see if anything happens. We can see that my defensive midfielder is getting rather tired. I'll make him an anchor. I haven't really got anyone who can playing behind other than Burns. And Burns isn't a playmaker at all. And probably in this formation, Shadow Striker might not be too bad. He's not really a playmaker at all. How about Midson? Let's go. Let's attack it a bit, shall we? Let's push them on. Defensively, Nagata isn't playing the greatest. I think I've given up on Lorenz. I don't think he's ever going to make it. Not to the required level anyway. Offside, surely, referee. Gabriel Jesus. How old is he? 35. Is he still not really? Dear, oh dear. I didn't check the Arsenal manager. Arteta probably left for Man City and then got sacked there and gone somewhere else. Go on then, Lorenz can come on there. It can be terrible and stink the place out. Three now. It's been poor. Goldberg has been the difference. It's funny, isn't it? The one bloke they've signed. It looks a bit different now, the subs. Christensen, Bamba. Yes, not the greatest. And next we go to Leeds. I'll join you on Saturday. Right, okay, we're back to the Leeds game. One bit of news. Dmitro Omishenko has completed the signing. Joins on the 15th of June. And that leaves us with about 8 million in the budget. So probably after this game we'll look to see if we can spend that. Okay, so today's team then. Belixar's in goal. Hillman, Olsen, Montolier and Jefferson's back four. Eckley and Egg with Darlo as our midfielders. And Darlo, Burns and Kamara in behind Nappen. So freshen things up a little bit. Nagata didn't play great, so dropped him down to the bench. It's an away game, so ideally we want to try and get something or have a bit more solidity in the team. Certainly to start with. It's been a poor run of form, so we want to try and get something before we finish the season. And it's going very much the way of the Arsenal game. Nothing happened in the first half. Jefferson's almost got a long throw. Not quite sure why my left winger is one of the players, or the player that deepest from the set piece. The whole talking of set pieces, I'll change that. I've been meaning to for weeks. Nice run, decent shot, but no goal. And Darlo with the corner. What can he do with it? In towards the front post. The two centre back and right back combined to knock it over the top. Here's Burns. And Nappen to Darlo seems to be into the game. And the keeper saves another of his shots. Is he going to take the corner? No. Can swing it to the near post for Nappen. Montoya jumps, doesn't get there, and Hillman headers it back to the keeper, really. Quick counter from Leeds. This is a highlight. It's going to go down the other end and score, I'm sure. If this isn't a highlight, then what are we messing around with all this time for? There we go. Egley loses the ball. Montoya run past. As if he isn't there. Better save. From Belexa. Is that the first half? Look at that. 1.12. 11 shots, 5 on target. We need to do something up front. Young strikers, they come good. I hope. Keep saying that. Particularly as I've signed Taranga. One man getting tired and he's on the ball now. And Darlo, what can he do? Cuts inside, shoots and goes miles over. Right, Kamara needs to come off. He's only just come back, so he's limited to 75 minutes. Picking up 62 instead. Or about 65 by the time. Hospital passes all round it. And there's the half it. And drop it. Is this highlight ever going to end? Yes, it is. Thank goodness for that. All my left wingers are injured. Bolster ourselves here and for over 20 minutes. Their keeper's made a number of decent saves. We're looking at positives. If somehow managed to get a corner from that, I don't know how. And Darlo. Stick lines up top then. My right back. Playing right midfield. It's a point. Our misfiring strikers prove that we need something to change by next season. So 5 games to go. We'll catch you back for the Man City game. So I'll probably, hopefully, have news of another signing for that game. That way we've spent our budget for this year, and I'll just say thanks for watching and catch you next time. Ta-da! Love.